Today we're talking about car wrecks. They come in a variety of levels of severity, and the type of crash you may have may determine how you approach your case after an accident. David Greene is here from Greene Phillips. David, let's start with a single vehicle accident. What is a single vehicle accident, and how might a lawyer help?
Well, it's exactly like it sounds. A single vehicle accident involves one vehicle. It may have involved another vehicle running you off the road where there's no contact. It may have been a dog that ran in the road and you swerved over, hit a tree, and you were severely injured. Most of the time, people think, I don't have a case if there's no other car involved. But you may have a case. You may have a product liability case if you're severely hurt, or you actually may have some type of other case called a phantom vehicle case if someone runs you off the road. So you may have a case.
Very interesting. Let's talk about another scenario, just that average fender bender. Tell us about that.
Well, your average fender bender, many times people think, you know, I don't want to worry about calling a lawyer. I hurt, it's damaged my car, my neck hurts, my back hurts. But actually, you probably should talk to a lawyer, because the other driver's insurance company at some point is going to want to get with you and try to resolve your case. You want to maximize the value of your case and also make sure that you're okay. You don't want to, just because there's not much damage doesn't mean you can't be hurt severely. I was deposing a doctor several years back, and this particular doctor, we were questioning whether or not a 10-mile-an-hour impact could have caused the injury to my client. And I said, Doctor, let me ask you this. Could a 10-mile-an-hour impact have caused this injury? And she looked at me and she said, David, let me tell you this. I have a friend who was hit from behind, and there was no damage to either vehicle, and the person is now paralyzed. Wow. Absolutely, a low-speed impact, very minimal damage, you can be injured.
Play it safe, protect yourself, contact a lawyer about that for sure. So that one sounded pretty serious, even though it was only 10 miles an hour. But what about those serious crashes where you can tell it's serious? Lots of damage, lots of injuries involved.
Well, that's right. Those types of cases need to have someone on the scene almost immediately, investigating the case, putting the case together. You can bet that the insurance company for the at-fault driver, they're at the scene almost immediately. They're doing their job. They're not bad people. They're doing their job. They're trying to figure out what happened. But boy, they're already started, and they're getting ahead of you, and they're trying to figure out holes in your case so they can beat you. So always get a lawyer involved, especially when you have a case like that.
All right, talk to us about commercial carriers.
Commercial carriers, completely different type of situation. You know, it's basically the same law, but you're dealing with a much larger vehicle in many cases, terrible injuries, 18-wheeler crashes, that type of thing. And you always want to get a lawyer involved that can investigate that, because there's certain data that company may be keeping that can help you to build your case. Commercial carrier cases are very significant because typically, like I said, they're larger vehicles. They may be smaller vehicles. However, there's a lot of data that you can get from a commercial carrier to help your case.
Well, and speaking of data, if you're in an accident and you want to know what are the proper steps, Greene Phillips has a fantastic app that you can download to help walk you through that. So we encourage you to go check that out. All the contact information for David and his friends at Greene Phillips is on our website as well, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. Thanks a lot, David.
Thanks.